You guys watching any with the quarantine and everything? You have a lot of time at home? Are you like catching up on any shows or anything like that?
When I feel wifey about to swing on me when I'm in the chair, after it's been long enough, fire up a show. We've been watching All American,
Uh,
interestingly. And then we're eventually gonna get back into The Walking Dead, get caught up on that. But yeah, man, All American. It's based off of if people haven't seen it, a football player that made it to the NFL. His name is Spencer Pasinger.
It's a
I think
documentary.
he it's loosely based off his life and how he made it.
It's
But
a
the dude,
drama.
he kind of like a drama slash sports, like drama slash sports. But yeah, it's based off an NFL player that made it to NFL. I think he won a title with the New York Giants, like back in the Eli days, Eli's heydays when he won those two lucky ass. Well, I don't want to say lucky, but crazy ass title runs he had.
And I was gonna say, I mean, I know Eli won 2 championships, but when has he ever been in his heyday? Like this guy has always been kind of like him winning those championships is like Joe Flacco that 1 year going off in the playoffs and winning the Super Bowl.
Uh, Nick Foles.
But
Nick
Eli
Foles,
did it
man.
twice.
Yeah. But yeah, if you look at him, man, he led the league in it. I mean, just veering off subject, but Eli fucking led the league in fucking interceptions several times, and it's like, yo, how the fuck
I
beat
feel
Tom
like
Brady?
Nick Foles gets disrespected. Like he just doesn't get enough respect on himself.
Hey, when he
He
won
and it
that
seems like
Super
he doesn't
Bowl, he
care.
was balling, bruh. That motherfucker had an amazing Super Bowl run.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Put up like 44 points on fucking Bill Belichick's defense. He was
But
balling.
from the outside though, it seems like he doesn't mind being like the backup, but he's like the highest paid
Yeah,
backup.
because he's getting paid. Yeah, you want to pay me? You want me to sit right here? You want me to pay millions? Sure.
hey,
I'll sit
I
But
my
do it
ass
right
down.
now.
Exactly.
yeah,
I will sit my ass down right there and watch the hell out of that game. Be a fucking amazing cheerleader.
now
Telling you.
people are now he's getting starters though. He's getting the starting roles and whatnot. But the Jameis Winston, he's back up now. I
Oh,
think he
did he
led
get
the
picked
league
up?
in, or I don't know. He's not on Tampa Bay anymore because Tom
Nah, man.
Brady is there.
Yeah,
But
they let him go.
yeah,
Tom
he
Brady's
was
on the way.
committing. I mean, he threw a lot of touchdowns, but he had weapons around him. But I
Yeah,
think
come
he
on.
led the league in
Yeah, he threw like
interceptions.
30 picks, man. He had like 30 touchdowns, 30 picks. What kind of shit is
And do
that?
you see like he's a gunslinger, man? Like, do you see the way he be just tossing up the ball like Hail
Yeah,
Mary for anyone up to grabs? That's why he has so many yards in games. Like
this
he
guy.
throws for.
Yeah, and he has amazing receivers. Fucking Mike Evans and Chris Godwin's are fucking Pro Bowlers, aren't they?
Yeah. So Tom Brady's going to a good situation, and he's also going to a place which this probably matters more. He's going to a spot that is like a tax haven, so he doesn't have to lose a lot of his money to taxes, and he gets to get paid his due because in New England he actually took a
Yeah.
lot of pay cuts
Oh yeah.
to help the team succeed. So now
Bro,
he's getting 30 million a year, and
Patriots.
it's yeah.
The Patriots
But
are
like,
notorious for that. They don't pay nobody, bro. Nobody.
But
Bullshit.
they worked out a deal, even though you could see Tom Brady is declining. Like he's obviously declining, but I mean they're paying him all this money because he deserves it.
If you look at last year though, and you look at Tom Brady's performance last year, if you look at considering what he had, he really didn't do. It really wasn't bad. He didn't like he's declining, that's for sure. But given that he had no running back, he had fucking Julian Edelman who's banged the fuck up. He's pretty much done. No tight end. Fucking old ass. Would have had fucking Benjamin Watson. That motherfucker's like 42 or some bullshit. So Bill Belichick kind of set him up, man. He gave him no weapons. It was like, hey Tom, go ahead and give me another Super Bowl. Like, where is all their money going, bro? Because they ain't paying nobody. So man, he kind of set Tom Brady up. That's why Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay. He got weapons now. He's like, yo, I want weapons. Tampa Bay got weapons. They made Jameis Winston like a star, bro.
he ain't nothing but a crybaby.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Tom Brady. I think Julian Edelman was asked like the question, is Tom coming back or you want him to come back? And Julian Edelman was like, yeah. And Tom Brady gave him that side eye. Like,
Like, nigga, what?
yeah.
Hey, who you speaking for? You speaking for you? Yeah, he wasn't appreciated by Belichick in New England. Kind of
um,
sucks.
yeah. I don't think B has anything to add.
Hey,
Do you got
that's
anything to add to
short.
that?
That's negative. Oh, that's negative.
But what were we talking about before? Got in a sports rant.
That's what happens, man. So like we're way off. Talking about shows.
Yeah, we were trying to talk about what are we watching. Jack was talking about some sports like documentary, something like that. Then we went on a
Yeah,
tangent.
All American. It's pretty good. It's alright. It's entertaining. It's kind of sappy. Teens doing dumb shit and kind of corny, but you know, it's one of those shows. You just like, yeah, whatever. You get linked into the story and you stick with it, see it out.
Mhm.
Watch
So
out.
I've been watching. I've been watching the whole series of Curb Your Enthusiasm, even before the quarantine.
That show's funny
Uh,
as hell, man.
yeah, it is. And the first time I started was actually season 9 of last whenever it came out. And I started the show at season 9. I was like, every single episode I'm watching is funny. So let me go back to the first season and watch it all from the beginning. And it goes, the first season is like 2000. And so like they don't do the show like every year. It's like sometimes it comes out a couple years later or whatever. And from season 8 to season 9, that was like a 9-year gap
Wow.
between seasons. So that's why everyone looks a lot older. um, but I'm sorry, this show is like it's just funny. The dude just says what's on his mind,
Yeah,
no
man.
matter how
He don't give a
awkward or
fuck.
weird or. But you can see that's the kind of mentality you have to come up with a show or write stories for Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Like I
Oh, he
never
was a
watched
writer for
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld?
Yeah, that's what he is.
Mhm.
He's he's the guy that wrote co-writer or something like that. But he wrote a lot of those stories, and so
Mm.
that's why he's like that. And you can see it. Like I never really watched Seinfeld, but you could see like the mannerisms, the kind of quirks, and
Yeah.
they like Larry David. You can see his behavior is because of that kind of writing style.
Just a just a quick just real quick T. Yeah, you guys ever watched Comedians in Cars with Jerry Seinfeld?
I think I watched like one episode or something like that.
I
Yeah. I
haven't
mean
seen it.
some of the episodes are interesting when he has like he had Kevin Hart on there, he had Eddie Murphy on there.
Wasn't it Kevin Hart and The Rock?
No, I think that was something else. I think that was just something The Rock did. Him and The Rock did.
Oh, that was like a late night show. Probably The Rock, Kevin Hart, and either Jimmy Fallon or
No,
what's up?
I think you're talking about Kevin Hart, Ice Cube
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Conan.
Oh,
That shit
Conan.
was
Yeah,
yeah, that shit was funny as fuck.
yeah,
They need to make more shit like that. 'Cause
yeah.
that shit was amazing. They got millions of views on YouTube. Like
Yeah.
people watch this shit. And that when they had the Asian girl driving, that shit was funny as
Were
fuck.
they clowning?
That shit, you
Sounds
gotta
like it.
watch it. Yeah.
um, did they I like also like I don't watch Conan, but like on YouTube sometimes he has like Conan plays a video game, like this video game, that video game. He has
That's
a few
always
episodes
funny.
where he's playing games with Marshawn Lynch. It's pretty
Hmm.
funny.
Yeah, man. Conan's shit's always good.
But I don't watch his late night whatever. But yeah, that shit is funny though. What other show am I watching? Yeah, I'm watching kind of like I was staying up to date with The Walking Dead, and like I swore myself off that series years ago, but they turned it around, and they have their dry spells every now and then.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know, but I do want there to be like there has to be some end game. Like, because I remember the writer of the show, or the comic or whatever, the
Robert
creator.
Kirkman.
Yeah, the creator. He was like, "No, this could go on forever." I was like, "Nah, I don't want that. There has to be an end point." But I think I'll be finally swore off the show once the main characters are gone. Like if Michonne's gone for good, which I think she did a goodbye thing. So I think she's not gonna be with it. They didn't kill. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
don't
she's
spoil it.
not dead, so that's not spoiling it. But she did.
Okay.
God damn, T.
That's not spoiling. But she did. The actress did leave the show.
Oh, that sounds like spoiling it though.
It's not. She's not. She's still alive.
You just said that
Uh,
she's off the show.
yeah, everyone knows that except for
So you
like
better
you.
edit that shit.
Hey man, that's a
The
spoiler,
actress,
homie.
they put it on IGN. It broadcasts in front of everyone. It's
Hey
not a
man, that's a
spoiler.
spoiler, homie. Spoiler.
It's not. That
It's
has
all
nothing to do
good.
with
It
anything that's
kind of
in
is
the
what
show.
it kind of is, but it kind of isn't because she did come out and say that she was like thinking about like not being on there or some shit. Whatever she said.
But they had a goodbye thing, the goodbye party, and all that kind of stuff.
All
So,
right.
but they left the window open. That's the thing for her to come back.
She's gonna come back years later and be like, guess what? I just been kicking it again.
Yeah. But I'm
Okay.
just glad they didn't like do some willy nilly kill off her character or anything like that.
Mhm.
But and what about Maggie? Like, are you up to that part, Jack?
Um.
Like that she's just not there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think I did get to that part.
yeah. She just
Yeah.
took her baby and left. Like, okay, she went out there to fight on her own with a infant. Like, I know they do what they can, but and they don't want to kill her off, but that doesn't make a lot of sense within the show. Um, but
Yeah. I don't know. That's when I
and
stopped
once
watching. It started
yeah,
getting kind of weird.
once Daryl leaves, then I'm done. He's not my favorite character, but he's like an OG Daryl and Carol. Like once they're gone, then who am I watching? Like I'm not watching all those other Walking Dead kind of shows, like the Fear the Walking Dead or the Teen Walking Dead, whatever. Like, I'm not watching that shit.
Yeah. B, what about you, man? What shows you watching?
Hey, I'm about to start Ozarks season 3.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
about to get on.
Okay, okay. That's what Jason Bateman, right?
yeah,
Yep, you know it.
it's a
Yeah.
good show.
Yeah, we'll have to
Yeah,
check that
man.
out. I think that'll be next on the radar.